Hey guys, Easy here, and today we're gonna do a unit review for Levi. So Levi, the Attack on Titan collaboration unit, he has these three jobs. He has Blade Master, he has Twin Blade, which got the job enhancement, and then he has the Scout member, which is his unique job, right? So the ways you would like to set up Levi, you can set him up in two particular ways, or three particular ways if you would like to go that route. You can set him up with his Scout Regiment's main, sub, reactive, and captain passive. And then you can set him up with the Blade Master passive, Regal Garuda Blade, which gives you physical attack, evasion, and lowers agility. His captain passive gives him physical attack and magic attack. It's basically an overdrive passive with a different name. And his foresight slash, it's a preemptive strike that lowers hit rate of the enemy that's hitting you and also increases your move by 1. So this is the way you would particularly set up Levi for like small maps or like general use. But the other way you can set up Levi is if you have it available to you, you can replace the Garuda Blade for the Snowball which he got on his Twin Blades. Alright, for Levi's Kaigen, he gets HP, physical attack, agility from his gate 1, which is pretty solid. When you max it out, you get more physical attack, HP, and it also gives him crit rate. His gate 2, which gives him the enhancement on his Twin Blade Swordsman, it changes the agility passive that you get from it into an agility and a slash attack power snowball, which also gives him jewelry gen every time he kills an enemy unit. And I'll review his snowball later in this video. And then his gate 3, for the leadership skill, it gives him HP, all attack by 20%, slash attack power by 20%, and light resistance by 20% for dark units. It's a change from his initial leadership skill, which gives him HP 40%, slash by 40%, and light resistance by 20%. So his Kaigen leadership skill essentially gives him the same damage output since his skills are dark skills, but it also allows him to be a leader for mixed dark teams, which will give them 20% dark all damage. Okay, now let's go over the AOT Memento. Its base stats are 80 HP. It houses 2 group skills. One of the group skills gives you physical attack, magic attack, and strong versus giants. And the second group skill gives you increased healing, back attack damage, and it also gives you 10 agility if you can max limit break this Nenso. It's a really good Nenso. It's also housing a particularly great VCR. So let's bring up the VCR. So the VCR gives 60 HP, 10 initial jewels, 40 physical defense, and 1 jump. It also has a really nice gear activation ability, which recovers your own jewels and raises your own agility for 3 turns. So let's get in a map and let's see how Levi performs with his general setup. Okay, let's test out Levi with our leadership skill and then we'll test him out with a leadership skill. So for this, we're gonna run his unique gear, we're gonna run his Nensu, Wanderer's Hat, and the VCR. So let's go. Alright, so let's check out his run animation. As this run animation, it looks a little bit silly, but follows the theme of the anime. Alright, so let's go test out his auto attack. So from in front, well, this is a combo, so let's skip that for now. Let's try this first skill. Resounding Shot. So this particular skill is like an AoE right or like 1 square in front of you from each side. It's a 3-turn stun. Let's see the animation fade. Not bad. Okay, let's see his auto attack now. So from in front, without leadership skill, I'm doing 1,803 damage. From the side, we're doing the same thing. And from behind, we're doing 2,145. The reason why I'm doing 2,145 is because Levi with his Nensu has back attack, which basically is back damage. So let's hit this. Build Jules. Let's bring this unit away from here. Okay, let's check out his second skill on his main. This essentially is his only AoE, which is really good for mob clear. It also does significant damage. I think the values are relatively high, and it's also strong versus light units. So if you use it versus like a light unit, you're gonna do significantly more damage. Let's test out how it looks. 3,100 damage. See his second skill. Alright, so his second skill is a dark slash attack that places you behind the unit. So because this places you behind the unit, while it hits behind the unit, it also scales with the back attack that he gets from his Nensu. So let's see how it looks. Looks pretty cool. It's like that spinning attack he did in the anime. Okay, and now we'll test out the last skill in his main. So his last skill is one of his strongest abilities. It's a ignore skill and it's a back attack, so it does significant damage. It also disables healing effects and it's strong versus titans or giant enemies. It's a really good raid attack. Let's see how it looks. Doesn't look too bad. Okay, and I'll also move on to his sub. So his sub, he has a charge up ability. He has the omnidirectional gear, which is in yellow text right now because it's getting boosted by his unique weapon, the teacup. And he also has this tree attack, daze. So let's test out the daze, how it looks. Doesn't look too bad. Spell Jules again. Alright. Let's try out the omnidirectional mobility. So that skill gives you agility and evasion. Alright, and now let's try out his charge up and his nuke. One of the skills you're basically going to be doing a lot. So the rotation is you charge up. And then you would either use this skill, which is rocking 12,410 damage right now, or you can use this skill, which is rocking 14,447 damage right now, and these are versus non-giant enemies. So that's significantly high amount, especially as he does not have a leader skill boosting him right now. Alright, so let's see his master ability now. So his master ability is a blind, it's doing 4,595 damage. But let's test it out with this charge up. Okay, now we're doing 13,940 damage. And if you use it behind, which it does scale with his Nensu, it's doing 16,475 damage. Let's test it out. It's a pretty cool looking master ability. Alright, and now let's test out Levi with his own leadership skill. Alright, so let's make this quick. Okay, so now my auto attack is doing 2,509 damage. From the side, it's doing the same amount. Let's see. From the behind, it's doing 2,851 damage, which is a really significant amount from the 1,800 we were doing earlier. Let's see. His back attack is now doing 6,368 damage. This one is doing 5,470 damage. And his master ability is doing 7,220 damage. So let's use his VCR skill. Now we charge up. We can use the back attack. So now it's doing 19,107 damage. This one is doing 16,410 damage. And his master ability is doing 21,810 damage. And these are versus non-giant enemies. It's a really significant amount. Okay, and now let's test out Levi with his own snowball. So what we're going to do here is we're going to replace the Blade Master passive with the Swordsman snowball. His attack drops significantly, but we'll see how he still performs. Alright, so right now this is doing 4,974 damage. This one is doing 4,270 damage. So let's build up some of the snowball stacks. Alright, so let's see how much it's doing now. 5,277. 4,530. Let's see this number again. 5,277. Let's walk over, kill this unit. So now it's at 5,580. Let's go over, kill this unit. Check it again. 5,884. Let's see what it's doing now. 6,793. So you see how much his snowball scales, right? And it seems to scale indefinitely. So on maps where you have a lot of enemies in PV, this is a really good skill to take. Yes, I know it's gonna reduce your attack significantly at the start, but the trade-off after a couple of kills is really huge, as it gives you dual regen and it also gives you slash damage. Let's charge up on him. $20,386 damage. Charge up again. 23,320 damage. Alright, and now let's try Levi in a PvE map without his snowball. See how much we're starting off with? We're starting off with 6,360 damage. Let's gain some jewels. Let's charge up. Now we're doing 19,170 damage and 7 damage. So you see how much of a difference the snowball makes when you have a long enough map for you to be able to stack it. Alright guys, and that was the Levi unit review. I'll see you in the next one where I plan to review all the other AOT collaboration units. Thank you guys for watching and do have a wonderful day.